know, right? You're like face palm.
Oh.
Come on, YouTube.
Oh my god.
Did you
just
already
froze
freeze
again?
again? Oh my goodness, YouTube.
Yeah, you definitely got that, bro, because you turned the Wi-Fi off.
Buffering. Hey Tara, sorry about that. It looks like we are live again. YouTube's having some issues. Yeah, it completely froze on us twice. Oh, sound was working, I guess.
The
But
sound worked.
all right, sorry about that.
Part 3 and action.
And action marker. Anyway.
I'm James. This is Zach. We're talking about 2019.
What's up,
Why
YouTube?
it's-
That's back with another tag. And today we're going to do Bite Size Podcast, episode 14, and let's just get through all this again. No, I was just kidding. We were talking about how it sucks growing up. You want all this responsibility.
And as a child,
and
how
all
much
you can
wanted to
think
grow
about is growing up when you're a kid.
right.
And
I
then
think
you
it had
grow
something
up-
to do with school. You're like, as a grown
It's a
up,
trap.
I don't have to go to school every day. Not thinking that school would be replaced with work. Not even thinking about that. You're just like, no school? Hell yeah.
Right. At least you get
But
paid
now you're
for
like-
work, though.
I'd much rather go to school
You wouldn't
and have
rather-
somebody else pay all my bills like I did when I was a child. You know what I mean?
That's true. Me too, yeah. I wish somebody else was paying all my bills and,
working for me.
yeah, shoot, I'd go to school. We were talking even the other day about people who are full-time students and they basically just go to school just so that they can get the government to pay for their to live and
Yeah.
go to school.
So they can get grants. They just live off grants and go to school full time and have like 20 different degrees started but not finished. And
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's crazy, but it's doable. And, I mean, that's a little different from what you're talking about, but still. But yeah, do you wish you were older still?
No. I wish I was young again.
Makes sense. Yeah, there's still times today that I wish that.
If
Or I-
anything, at least just back to 9th grade so I can start high school over.
Yeah, I get you.
So much stuff I know. Like, if I could know
If
what
you-
I know now and go back to the 9th grade, it'd be so much better.
Right.
I wouldn't have gotten my heart broken so many times. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
I
part of the
wouldn't
journey.
have cared.
You know, you sometimes those things are good. They shape you into who you,
You ever
are.
look back at yourself in high school and go, man, I was a little punk. You know? It's like,
Sometimes, yeah.
why
Certain
was I
things
such a wuss back in the day?
are-
Like, why did this 1 week relationship get to me so bad in the 8th grade? Like,
Well, I think
1 week now is just like a talking period for relationships as an adult.
which is good because you've learned, right?
Yeah.
If every time things could get started in a week like that and be that, I feel like in middle school and high school things are so passionate so quickly, and I mean it's
Yeah, like, hey, I
It's-
like you, you like me, let's go out.
yeah, it's like an
Let's
emotional roller coaster more than like all the physical and
I don't really know
True.
you all that well, but you're cute and we've talked a few times. We should
Right.
try to, be in a relationship right now.
and you're still figuring out how to process all this. So to you, it's like the biggest deal in the world.
You want to play
And-
cool, like, yeah, let's get to know each other, but really deep down inside, you're like,
Yes,
girlfriend!
You're like bragging about it to all your friends and stuff, and they're like,
Yeah. Guess you hit me up on Facebook Messenger last night,
Yeah.
boys.
stayed up till 2 a.m. talking to her. It's like,
But I was in high
wow.
school, so it was like, yeah, stay up till midnight. Woke up at
My
7.
mom said she'd kick my ass if I didn't shut it off and go to bed.
Woke up at 7 this morning. Told her good morning. Yeah, I did that.
And you know what she said?
Good morning.
Morning, smiley emoji.
The smiley.
She loves me.
Oh, and not just one, but 2 smiley emojis.
At the beginning of the sentence and at the end.
Yeah.
She
And she
wants
stuck
to
an
be-
LOL in there. Oof. But now
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, let's get to know each other and then actually get to know someone.
Right. And that's, yeah. And there's so much that you learn about somebody when you get to know them that you never got to know back in middle school and high school.
Right.
Like, I feel like when you're an adult, you have to actually know someone. Whereas in middle school, I didn't tell people I was dating half the things about me because they didn't need to know. We saw each other at school and we flirted and whatever.
Held hands in the hallways.
Yeah.
When the teachers weren't busting you for PDA.
Oh, yeah. PDA. That was the thing they always got you for. And there was always those people who did it anyway. You'd be like, oh, those two are always going to be after fourth period under the stairwell making out. And I'm not going to say anyone's names for the sake of privacy, but there's definitely names in my head. I don't know if there's names in your head. But, I mean, even in choir, there was constantly certain groups of people who were always making out and all over each other. And,
There's like a few people who have busting.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Like down in the orchestra pit.
Yeah,
On the
there
weekends
was,
or something.
it was in some kind of pit, if
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
Oh, man, this conversation took a whole new turn.
Yeah.
But that's
Things you think about as an adult, though. Like,
right.
as a kid, you didn't think about this stuff. Like,
But
this
when
wasn't
we were in high
outrageous
school-
to us as students, we were just trying to get our rocks off, right? But now we're like,
Sometimes.
why were we fucking stupid?
And I feel like in high school, you feel like you are an adult. You feel like you're ready to take on the world.
Oh yeah, you're
like,
out there.
yeah, you're done. Yeah, I'm
You're
done
like, I'm getting
growing
my
up.
license. I'm getting a job. I'm
Next
an
thing
adult
you know,
now.
You're like,
And then your
where
mom's like,
has my
hey,
life
you're
gone?"
18. Why are you still here?
Yeah.
You graduated. Now you have to go pay your own bills.
And
And you're like, man, I wish I didn't have that license or a job anymore.
but there is one thing that you have over me or I have over you, and that is that this is the first time I'm announcing it on YouTube, but I'm having a baby now. And that's exciting, but at the same time, like, I have to actually be an adult now. Like, I've got a real kid to look after.
And as a kid in middle school and high school, didn't think
You're
about
not
that.
thinking about
Didn't
that.
worry about it.
You're like, oh, I'm ready to be an adult. Being an adult means you gotta actually...
No, I'm like saying,
Be an
the
adult.
fact of having a kid, like, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, man,
But it could happen.
what am I gonna do if this does happen? I can hardly take care of myself, let alone me, someone else, and the baby.
Yeah. I wonder if there's going to
Zach
be...
is definitely more of an adult than I am. I'm not gonna lie. Married with a child on the way, works for his stuff. I'm currently half crippled. No relationship. No child.
Okay, that does not make an adult. That is not what that means.
He's
That's
adulting.
unfair
better than I am.
comparison.
Zach is for sure adulting better than I am.
I don't know about that. It is more complicated than that. Everyone's got their own way that things happen. And I think things happen for a reason. And things play out how they do for reasons. And, you know, you can control the direction a little bit, but sometimes I think that's
you ever
how
thought
things
about
had to
how cute
happen.
you and Ashley's baby's gonna be? It just comes out with a full beard, baking a cake.
Oh, don't talk about my daughter like that.
Oh, is it gonna be a girl? Do you know this?
We don't know yet. I hope it's a girl.
Even if
but
your
I
daughter
think
did
it's
have a
going
beard,
to be
would you
boy.
shame her for it? So
It-
what if she's a freak show?
Okay, if my daughter popped out with a full-on beard, I mean, I would laugh, but I wouldn't judge too hard to her face.
You would be on some kind of newspaper somewhere.
She would be, yeah. And she would join the circus. That would probably actually be good for YouTube views. Would you guys leave a comment? Would you guys watch my channel if my daughter had a beard? If it is a daughter, maybe my son will pop out with a full beard. I don't know. That
That
would
would be weird, huh?
that would be very weird. Especially giving birth to that. They'd be like, here comes the head, here comes the beard. Like, what? Ashley could not. I don't know. That's.
Can
I'd
you
be like,
imagine how soft that beard?
check again. Is this like a Benjamin Button
Can you
kind of
imagine
thing?
how soft a baby beard would be?
Yeah, I don't know about all that. That's a bit much.
As an adult, your hair's all wiry and your beard's all wiry, but as a baby, shit would be smooth, straight.
New Johnson's & Johnson's beard oil. Specifically for one baby.
Williams and Williams.
Hand me that knife over there.
Williams and Williams baby beard oil. Bro, trademark.
It is trademarked, but I don't care.
Should I
I
take it
want
out?
to show this thing.
This is a knife.
As seen on TV.
It's made out of copper.
Is it
But
made
it's
out
not
of
a copper knife.
Is it a copper knife?
No. It is copper colored stainless steel, as it says on the
The
package.
copper knife made out of stainless steel. Is that false marketing or what? I mean, not really, because the box does say stainless steel. But it's called the copper knife. What the
It's just a
hell?
really bad name for it. They should have called it the
Yeah.
copper colored stainless steel knife.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. Why just call it the copper knife? That's pretty basic too.
And it says never needs sharpening, but a lot of reviews online says that after one use, you can't even cut a tomato. I think that's because it's...
Let's try it out. See how fast it kills Zach.
Okay.
First, this took a turn. Peace out.
Do you think we would get views for that? We might get some dislikes.
Unless we heat it up to 1,000 degrees.
Oh, if you heat that knife up to 1,000 degrees and then kill me with it, that will probably be like the most
1,000
viewed
degree
video.
knife versus
More than
that
Jake Paul and Logan Paul,
put together.
especially in Japan.
Like Jake Paul and Logan Paul had a baby who also had a baby with David Dobrik, and they became a vlogger. It'd have more views than that.
And let's throw Shane Dawson in there somewhere. Just
And Pewds.
yeah, PewDiePie, Shane Dawson.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, let's just get them all in there. Not T-Series though. Screw T-Series. Don't subscribe to T-Series. PewDiePie. PewDiePie.
You think it's true that everyone who in India who has a YouTube is on T-Series?
I would think most of them. I don't think it's automatic, but I think most of them, like people are hacking into Chromes here and saying, subscribe to PewDiePie. And I'm sure in India, people are hacking into their things and saying, subscribe to T-Series, you know? It's got to be some kind of
I don't
giant
think
war.
T-Series is into this as PewDiePie is, though. I don't think they care.
You don't think so?
No.
I bet they do. That's huge publicity for them.
They're getting it either way, which is just all the shit PewDiePie does.
That's true. I'm sure they're into it, though. Any business would love that
Like,
much
have they
free
dropped
publicity
any diss
from the
tracks
biggest
about
YouTube
PewDiePie?
channel.
Have they said anything about it on a video?
I'm not sure.
You know why?
I haven't
'Cause they're
really
still
looked into
getting
it.
publicity while keeping their fucking mouths shut because they're
That's true.
smart.
They love it, but they're not going to join in because then they look bad.
Yeah.
They're just enjoying it.
They're just like, alright, just keep giving us scud. Okay.
For real. So, do you
How much
have
money do you think you make at 70 million subs?
70 million subs. It's based off the views per video though, and he's only getting like 3 mil per video, I think.
Which is still pretty good. Seeing he drops a video, what, like every day?
Every day, yeah. And
Every day, bro.
he's got to be getting at least probably $1 million a year. That's what a lot of people say. A lot of people say several million, but he's loaded.
He's definitely making good money.
And he spends a lot of money on his channel as well, and gives to charity.
How much do you think that
and-
ninja guy makes playing Fortnite?
Oh,
Just as much?
more probably.
He's got a sponsor from Red Bull.
He's got a lot of sponsors. That's
For
crazy.
Fortnite.
The amount of money you can make by playing
When Fortnite
video
and like
games.
PUBG first came out, Battle Royale.
It's gonna be adorable.
When Battle Royales just first came out, I was like, oh, this is just gonna be a phase. It's gonna drop off. Nobody's gonna be playing Fortnite in a couple months.
Yeah, that's
Boy,
what they
was
thought.
I wrong.
Yeah, and in a couple months, who knows? You know, there's so many battle royale games coming out now that are taking the market. Fortnite is still being the best one, but You know, for how much
Statistically.
longer?
Statistically, the best one.
Right.
I like PUBG over Fortnite.
True.
It's more realistic.
Yeah, and some people do like PUBG, and that's...
And so-called master builders on Fortnite piss me off. I hate that shit. Can't stand it. I like to know what obstacles are going to be there, you know, and not just have obstacles placed in front of me
That's true.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The whole building part of Fortnite pisses me off.
You don't like it?
No.
I think it's fun sometimes. It's a good change of pace. It's different than PUBG. You know, everyone's just cloning these games and not changing much other than just what the characters
We're
look
just
like.
adding
or
battle
whatever.
royales
But-
to their own games. Like
Yeah, and that's not that exciting.
Call of Duty.
Right. And
Micro
So many
purchases
more.
destroying everything.
micro purchases are the worst, man. I hate that.
Why do I have to?
Everything's free to play, and then you
Yeah.
gotta pay
Free to
hundreds of
play.
dollars to actually do anything good in
free
it.
to play but pay to win. Like
Yeah. Pay to win and like
Unless you're
$7 a month.
unless you're Zach on Kingdom
For
Hearts
member.
Union, then you're just a baller and you're up there for no reason. Free to play all the way. You ever made a micro purchase on Kingdom Hearts, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Zachary.
And I feel dumb for doing it because in a couple years that game's not going to exist anymore. And I haven't in a very long time. But I used to spend the $15 a week to unlock, not every week, but frequently I would do it because it's $15 and you get free jewels and you get extra things. There's missions that are usually only available on Monday or on Tuesday. And if you pay $15 for the week, then that whole week they're available the whole week.
See, that's what I kind of like about RuneScape. Even though they do have micro purchases, you
They're
don't
not
have to
necessary.
use them. Yeah.
Yeah.
In RuneScape,
They should never be
you don't have
necessary.
to pay to be a member. You can just pay in-game money for it. You know what I mean?
You know what pisses me off though? The new Kingdom Hearts on mobile, they make it so that the new medals, they have super low odds of drawing the medal that you want. But if you pay $15, you unlock a secret banner that doubles your chances of getting it. And it's like, you're not going to get the new good medal that ends up being like the best
That
one in
last
the
new
game.
one that came out though, we both got on the first try.
That's true. So maybe that one you had good odds on. I don't know. But they're making it so you get double odds if you pay. And the odds are so low that you're almost
You don't know
not
what
gonna
game
get
we're
it.
talking about? It's Kingdom Hearts Union Crossing, right? Crossing.
Yeah, Union Cross.
Yeah, Union Cross, Union X. But
Yeah.
it's pretty addictive.
Yeah. So
Unless you play RuneScape, and then it's kind of just in the background.
but the whole microtransactions is bad. And RuneScape is the same way. You got $7 for 14 days. So it's cheaper than Kingdom Hearts. So you're getting the better deal there, I guess. But microtransactions, why is that a thing? Just give us a game and let us play it.
Like the old days.
Right? It's cool that you can play them for free though, because otherwise there's some of these games, if they put them behind $30 or whatever, I would never pay that to play this Kingdom Hearts mobile game. Or I may, but you know, they end up getting more money. You probably wouldn't be able to play old school RuneScape if you had to pay $30 down for it. Maybe at some point.
If
but-
they changed it, like, if they changed it now where they're like, alright, now it's no longer free to play, you have to pay, I might, because I'm already into it, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I've already invested so much time.
Because
so
it was
years.
free.
Yeah.
So that is a good aspect that I think is actually
But if
successful.
had it been pay to play the whole time I've known about it, probably not. Probably wouldn't be playing it.
Right, you never would have played it as a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
So
or
you
I'd be
never
playing
would've
on somebody
known about
else's account or something.
Yeah. So, I guess that's what we got to say today about all this stuff.
Yeah, we went about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's between all
Thank
three
you
videos.
for watching today.
Don't look at the
I don't
second
know
one.
if
'cause it
that's,
wasn't really anything.
I'll delete that one.
Yeah.
This is the second one. Thanks YouTube for making this be more confusing and complicated than it had to be.
Thank you for cutting us off once again.
We got to figure out a better way to do this. Perhaps Twitch.
Or an actual
Camera
camera.
on Twitch. Yeah, that'd be nice too. But that's expensive. Adulting, jobs. You see, this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Ah!
That's why we need subscribers so we don't have to have jobs. You know what I mean? We can just do this for a living. And talk to you guys because you like to listen. Well,
Do you like to listen?
you one guy or lady.
Gal.
Guy or gal.
Mom,
Gal is the word.
maybe.
Definitely.
But yeah. Anyways, guys,
I'm Zach.
I'm James, and this is the Bite
I actually did not mean to say I'm Zach.
Size Bite podcast, and
The
we'll
Size
catch
Bite.
you in the
The Size Bite Cast.
sure few. Bye.
Bye, guys.